The Whispering Woods. In the small town of Eldridge Hollow, nestled between towering mountains and cloaked in thick mist, there were rumors that had swirled for generations. Whispers of strange creatures lurking in the nearby woods, the cryptids, they called them. From the towering beast of Black Creek to the elusive wailing woman of Wilkins Grove, the townsfolk shared their tales with a mix of fear and fascination. But for Jamie Miller, the stories were mere fodder for boredom on a Friday night. 17 and restless, Jamie gathered a small group of friends: Emma, a history buff; Tom, the town's eccentric daredevil; and Lily, who was skeptical of everything, around the flickering glow of a campfire behind his house. The moon hung high, casting an eerie glow on the landscape as shadows danced and crept through the trees. "Do you really believe in those cryptids?" Lily asked, roasting a marshmallow, unimpressed by the legends. Tom shrugged. "I've seen things in those woods. Strange sounds, lights that flicker like fireflies. I wouldn't count them out." "More like your imagination running wild," she retorted, but Jamie remained entranced. The thrill of the unknown stirred within him, a rebellious urge to explore. "Let's go into the woods," Jamie suggested boldly, a plan forming in his mind. "We can check out Black Creek. If we find something, it'll make for the best story." Emma's eyes widened. "Or we might not come back." "Come on, don't be a coward," Tom teased. "It'll be fun. We'll be legends." With that challenge hanging in the air, the four friends found themselves trudging toward the forest that encircled their town. The trees loomed, gnarled branches resembling skeletal hands reaching out as they ventured deeper. The air grew cooler, and the light from the moon was swallowed by the canopy above. As they walked, the familiar sounds of the night faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. Jamie felt a shiver race down his spine. "Hey, did you hear that?" he asked, glancing around. "What?" Emma whispered, her grip tightening on her jacket. "Sounds like whispering," he murmured, straining his ears to listen. The others fell silent, and sure enough, a faint whisper floated through the trees, almost like the rustling of leaves, but laced with an otherworldly tone. Lily rolled her eyes. "It's probably just the wind." But as they moved deeper into the forest, the whispers grew stronger, circling like a haunting melody. Jamie felt compelled to follow, as if something was beckoning him deeper. He urged his friends on, and reluctantly, they advanced through the foliage. Suddenly, they emerged into a small clearing. At the center was a gnarled, ancient tree, its bark twisted and warped, shadows swirling ominously around its base. The whispers intensified, echoing their names softly, barely audible yet insistent. "Jamie, Emma, Tom, Lily," the tree seemed to call. "What is going on?" Lily's voice trembled, her bravado crumbling. "Maybe we should go back," Emma suggested, glancing nervously over her shoulder. "No way. This is amazing," Jamie exclaimed, stepping closer to the tree. The whispers coiled around him, promising secrets and untold stories. Suddenly, Tom approached the trunk, reaching out to touch the twisted bark. The moment his fingers brushed against it, a jolt shot through the ground, shaking the clearing. The tree creaked and groaned, and Jamie felt an undeniable pull towards it, as if it was alive, breathing, feeding off their presence. "Get away from it," Lily shouted, panic surging through her. But it was too late. The tree shuddered violently, branches lurching as if animated by some dark force. From its roots emerged a twisted figure, a creature, a cryptid unlike anything they'd ever seen. Its form flickered in and out of focus, a grotesque amalgamation of limbs and shadows, eyes glimmering like reflects of sharp glass. A chilling roar echoed through the woods. "You dare disturb my slumber?" it boomed, voice deep like thunder. The friends stumbled back, fear gripping their throats. Jamie's heart raced. Instead of running, he found himself rooted to the spot, entranced by the creature's gaze. "Leave this place, or be lost to the woods forever," it hissed, whispering angry warnings laced with sorrow. In that moment, Jamie felt a pull towards the cryptid, a sense of sorrow and longing. But he could see the terror on his friends' faces. Torn between the allure of mystery and the bonds of friendship, Jamie finally broke free from his trance. "Run!" he shouted, and without a second thought, they all bolted into the dark labyrinth of trees, the whispers now a cacophony of rage. Branches clawed at them as they ran, the cryptids' roar haunting their backs. The forest felt alive, shifting in a bid to ensnare them. Somehow, they navigated their way back, emerging into the night air like reborn souls. Panting and breathless, they gathered around the fading campfire, the warmth of the flames a stark contrast to the chill in their bones. The woods loomed behind them, silent once more, but Jamie could still hear the whispers echoing, reminding him of what lay within. The forbidden secrets and cryptid tales that would forever bind the town to the darkness outside. They were safe, for now. But as Jamie looked back at the forest, he realized that some curiosity bears a cost, and adventures often come with shadows darker than they could ever imagine. In the heart of Eldridge Hollow, the cryptids waited, whispering their tales, waiting for the next curious soul to dare disturb their slumber.